Hello students, today we learn about Lagrange's interpolation formula. If y0, y1, y2 up to yn be the values of unknown function y equal to f of x corresponding to the values of x, that is, the values of x are x0, x1, x2 up to xn. Here x0, x1, x2 up to xn are not necessarily equally spaced. If the values of x are not at equal intervals, then we use the following two formulae for interpolation. One is Lagrange's interpolation formula. The second one is Newton's divided difference interpolation formula. Dear students, today we study Lagrange's interpolation formula. The Lagrange's interpolation formula is given by y equal to f of x equal to x minus x1 into x minus x2 x minus x3, it continues up to x minus xn, whole divided by x naught minus x1 x naught minus x2 x naught minus x3, it continues till x naught minus xn multiplied by y naught plus x minus x naught into x minus x2 into x minus x3, it continues up to x minus xn whole divided by x1 minus x naught into x1 minus x2 into x1 minus x3, it continues up to x1 minus xn multiplied by y1 plus x minus x naught into x minus x1 into x minus x3, it continues up to x minus xn whole divided by x2 minus x naught into x2 minus x1 into x2 minus x3, it continues up to x2 minus xn multiplied by y2 plus x minus x naught into x minus x1 into x minus x2 etc. up to x minus xn whole divided by x3 minus x naught into x3 minus x1 into x3 minus x2 etc. up to x3 minus xn multiplied by y3 plus etc., where x values need not be equally spaced. Dear students, now we will work out the problems. First problem, use Lagrange's formula to find f of 4. Given x and f of x values are 0, 2, 3, 6. You can observe that here x values are not equally spaced. That is, the difference between x1 minus x naught is 2 and that of x2 minus x1 is 1 and x3 minus x2 is 3. So here x values are not equally spaced. So we use Lagrange's formula. Now from the table we can observe x naught value is 0, x1 is 2, x2 is 3, x3 is 6, y naught values minus 4, y1 value 2, y2 value is 14, y3 value is 158. Now we have to find the value of y at x equal to 4. So we have Lagrange's interpolation formula x minus x1 where x is 4. So 4 minus 2, x minus x2 4 minus 3, x minus x3 4 minus 6 whole divided by x naught is 0. So it is 0 minus 2, x naught minus x2 0 minus 3, x naught minus x3 0 minus 6 multiplied by y naught, which is minus 4, plus second term x minus x naught 4 minus 0, x minus x2 4 minus 3, x minus x3 4 minus 6 whole divided by x1 minus x naught, that is 2 minus 0, x1 minus x2 2 minus 3, x1 minus x3 2 minus 6 multiplied by y1 is 2, and the third term x minus x naught 4 minus 0, x minus x1 4 minus 2, x minus x3 4 minus 6 whole divided by x2 minus x naught 3 minus 0, x2 minus x1 3 minus 2, x2 minus x3 3 minus 6 into y2. y2 is 14 plus last term x minus x naught 4 minus 2, x minus x1 4 minus 3, x minus x2 4 minus 6 whole divided by x3 minus x naught, x3 minus x naught is 6 minus 0, x3 minus x1 6 minus 2, x3 minus x2 6 minus 3 into y3 value, which is 158. So when you simplify, students, we get f of 4 is equal to 40. Therefore, the value of y at x equal to 4 is 40. Now, second problem. Use Lagrange's formula to find the value of y at x equal to 10. Given x and f of x value. This problem is similar to first one. Again, we note that x0, x1, x2, x3 values are not equally spaced. That is, x1 minus x0 is 1, 6 minus 5 is 1, x2 minus x1, 9 minus 6 is 3, 11 minus 9 is 2. So here x values are not equally spaced. So from the given table, x naught value is 5, x1 is 6, x2 is 9, x3 is 11. Corresponding y value, that is y naught is 12, y1 is 13, y2 is 14, y3 is 16. Now we have to find the value of y at x equal to 10. We have Lagrange's formula, the same formula. Now we have to find the value of y at x equal to 10. So the substitution is 10 minus 6 is 4, x minus x2, x minus x2 is 10 minus 9, which is 1, x minus x3 10 minus 11, which is minus 1, whole divided by x naught minus x1, that is x naught is 5, x1 is 6, 5 minus 6 is minus 1, then x naught minus x2, 5 minus 9 is minus 4, then x naught minus x3, 5 minus 11 is minus 6 into y naught is 12 plus second term, that is x minus x naught, x is 10, 10 minus 5 is 5, then 10 minus 9, that is x minus x2 is 1, then x minus x3, 10 minus 11, which is minus 1, whole divided by x1 minus x naught, x1 is 6 minus 5, that is 1, then x1 minus x2, that is 6 minus 9 is minus 3, then x1 minus x3, 6 minus 11, which is minus 5, multiplied by y1, which is 13. Now next term, that is x minus x naught, again 10 minus 5 is 5, then x minus x1, 10 minus 6 is 4, then x minus x3, 10 minus 11, which is minus 1, whole divided by x2 minus x naught, that is 9 minus 5 is 4, again x2 minus x1, 9 minus 6 is 3, then x2 minus x3, 9 minus 11, which is minus 2, multiplied by y2, which is 14, plus last term, that is x minus x naught, 10 minus 5 is 5, then x minus x1, 10 minus 6 is 4, x minus x2, that is 10 minus 9 is 1, whole divided by x3 minus x0, 11 minus 5, which is 6. Then x3 minus x1, 11 minus 6, which is 5. Then x3 minus x2, 11 minus 9, which is 2, multiplied by y3, which is 16. So when you simplify by using calculator, we get f of 10 as equal to 14.66. Now the third problem. Use Lagrange's interpolation formula to find a polynomial of the following data. X and f of x is given. X is 0, 1, 2, 5. F of x is 2, 3, 12, 147. And hence we have to find f of 3. That is, we have to find the value of y at x equal to 3 after substituting for x in the polynomial. Solution. In this problem also, x values 0, 1, 2, 5 are not equally spaced. So again here also we will use Lagrange's interpolation formula. Here x0 value is 0, x1 is 1, x2 is 2, x3 is 5, f of x which is also equal to y. So y0 value is 2, y1 is 3, y2 is 12, y3 is 147. Now first we will find the polynomial f of x. So we substitute x0, x1, x2, x3, y0, y1, y2, y3 in Lagrange's formula. We write x as it is. So x minus x1 is x minus 1, x minus x2 is x minus 2, x minus x3 is x minus 5 whole divided by x0 is 0, x1 is 1, so 0 minus 1, x0 minus x2 becomes 0 minus 2, x0 minus x3 is 0 minus 5, multiplied by y0 is 2, plus second term x minus x0, x minus 0 into x minus x1, x minus 2 into x minus x3, x minus 5 whole divided by x3 minus x1 minus x0, x1 is 3, 3 minus 2, 1 minus, it is not 3 minus 2, it is 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0 is 1. Then x1 minus x2, 1 minus 2, then x1 minus x3, that is 1 minus 5, into y1 which is 3, plus next term, that is the third term, formula x minus x0, x minus 0, x minus x1, x minus 1, x minus x3 is x minus 5 whole divided by x2 minus x0, 2 minus 0, x2 minus x1, 2 minus 1, x2 minus x3 is 2 minus 5 into y2, y2 is 12, plus last term, that is x minus x0 is 0, x minus x1 is x minus 1, x minus x2 becomes x minus 2 whole divided by x3 minus x0 is 5 minus 0 into x3 minus x1 is 5 minus 1 into x3 minus x2 is 5 minus 2 into y3 value is 147. So we have to multiply the equations here, each of these terms multiply, and we have to simplify, and finally we get f of x as x cube plus x square plus minus x plus 2. So our polynomial is f of x equal to x cube plus x square minus x plus 2. Now we have to get the value of f of 3. How to get f of 3 from f of x? We have to substitute x as 3. So what we get is 3 cube plus 3 square minus 3 plus 2, which becomes 35. Thus the value of f of 3 is 35. We will continue the problems on Lagrange's interpolation on our next video. Thank you.